Good evening. ACE English tips. Best of luck for the examination. ACE examination for English tomorrow. Today I am giving you some tips for SLC appearing students. भोलि SE को इङ्ग्लिसको एक्जाम भएको हुनाले कसरी ट्याकल गर्ने, स्पेसल्ली विक स्टुडेन्ट्सहरूलाई कसरी ट्याकल गर्ने भनेर यसको टिप्स दिन्छ। त्यसको लागि चाहिँ म टिप्सतिर गएको छु। एक नम्बरमा हामीले इङ्ग्लिस गर्नको लागि दुई भागमा बाँडिन्छ, लिटरेचर पोर्सन र ग्रामर पोर्सन। लिटरेचर पोर्सनमा पहिला नम्बरमा रिड 5 पोएम्स, रिड द 5 टेक्स्ट पोएम, 5वटा पोएम छ, त्यो चाहिँ विद्यार्थी भाइ बहिनीहरूले राम्रोसँग पढेर जाने र त्यो सोअनुसार गर्ने। त्यसपछि 3 passages, read the 3 passages. You must have the habit of reading and you have to write down the answers according to the question. Questions in the same tense and answer in the same tense as the question. अर्को छ 3 passages, अर्को stories. Write theme and write in the past tense, and if you can write moral. At last write moral. This story teaches us what? Moral of the story. Also essay. You have to write essays in about more than 150 words or sometimes 250 words. Essays. Then later, personal letter like dear friends, dear mother, dear father, dear friend, etc. Later application, job application or advertisement. Or reply to the advertisement. Another question is report writing. Report. You have to write down either newspaper article or report लेख्ने। कसरी लेख्ने भन्दाखेरि once अब के को बारेमा लेख्ने हो, रिपोर्ट लेख्ने। रिपोर्ट टु योर फिल्ड ट्रिप हो कि रिपोर्ट अबाउट प्लेन क्र्यास हो कि त्यस्तै। अर्को छ कन्डोलेन्स, condolence letter. At last you have to write down a condolence letter. May his or her departed soul rest. What is the last sentence? May his or her departed soul rest peacefully in heaven. Then we missed him or her very much. Condolence letter. Another is also there. Very important is pie chart interpretation. You have to write it. For example, very simple. See, percentage. You can write any percentage like 30%, 10%, 20%, 40, say 25. You count the number. कति भयो त? 10, 20, 30, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 15%. Like cricket, tennis. Only for example, okay? 20% is swimming, 25% is boxing, and 15% you can write football. See, tennis, cricket, football, boxing, and swimming. In any school or anything, any office or anywhere, how to write down? They are called sports, games and sports. Games and sports. Here I am going to interpret you something about how students are involved in different games. For example, 10% students are involved in tennis, 30% are involved in cricket, 15% is football, 25% is boxing, 20% is in swimming. From this data, we know that maximum students like cricket, and then boxing 25%, second, third one 20% swimming, 15% football, and only 10% tennis ball. यसबाट हामीले क्रिकेट 30%, टेनिस बल 10%, मिनिमम म्याक्सिमम 30% क्रिकेट, मिनिमम 10% टेनिस बल. हाउ टु इन्टरप्रेट, यसरी हामीले यो पाइ चार्टलाई इन्टरप्रेट गर्ने. इफ देयर इज पर्सेन्टेज, सपोज यो पर्सेन्टेजमा छ भने, इफ इट इज डिग्री, इट मे बी इन डिग्री. फर इक्जाम्पल, से 100 degree, total is and 50 degree, what is left, 210, 60 and कति हुन्छ हेरौँ त, 65, 100, 210 भयो, 360 बाट भने 0, 150, 150 degree. And you can write any name like music, dance, singing and acting. You can write anything. Singing, dance, music, singing, acting, music and dance. Here total is 360 degree. Always remember that 100% equal 360 degree. टोटल भ्यालु इज पाइ चार्टको भ्यालु हुन्छ टोटल 360 डिग्री, यसको हुन्छ 100% हुन्छ. यो जहिले पनि याद गर्नुपर्छ. दिस क्वेसन इज भेरी इम्पोर्टेन्ट इन इभन जोग्राफी, जोग्राफीको लागि, म्याथको लागि, एभ्रिवेयर इट इज भेरी इम्पोर्टेन्ट. टोटल इज 360 डिग्री डिग्रीमा. हाउ टु इन्टरप्रेट द फलोइङ. पाइ चार्ट इज द इन्टरप्रिटेसन अफ डिफ्रेन्ट participants in singing, acting, music and dance. From this pie chart, we know that 150, maximum is 150. Maximum students are involved. Maximum participants are involved in acting. And then second, music. Third one is singing. And fourth one is dance. Among them, acting, maximum 150 degree. And minimum is dance. And music and singing 100%, 100 degree and 60 degree. सबभन्दा बढी acting, second music, third singing and fourth is dance. यसरी हामीले इन्टरप्रिटेसन गर्ने. यस्तो किसिमले हामीले चाहिँ पोएम, प्यासेज, स्टोरिज, एसे र अरू रिपोर्ट राइटिङ, कन्डोलेन्स, पाइ चार्ट इन्टरप्रिटेसन हामी गर्छौँ. लिटरेचर पोर्सन यसरी हामी गर्छौँ. Now, grammar portion. Grammar portion. Grammar portion includes, अब हामीले एक एक गरी हामी हेर्छौँ. ग्रामर पोर्सनमा नम्बर 1 मा छ आर्टिकल. Since it is, you cannot write in detail, I cannot write in detail, so an and the. A for consonant sound, vowel sound, and the is the uses of the. Repeated nouns, superlatives, repeated nouns, phrases. For example, the more you read, the more you understand. The more one gets, the more one desires. These are good lines. A and the, use the A and the properly. Sometimes the is also used in the geographical names of the country. For example, the Punjab, the Philippines, the Maldives, the Netherlands, the United States, the United Kingdom, the People's Republic of China, and the USSR or युनियन अफ सोभियत सोसलिस्ट रिपब्लिक। यस्तै यी कुरामा चाहिँ दको प्रयोग हुन्छ। फेरि सम्झौँ, द युनाइटेड किङडम, द युनाइटेड स्टेट्स अफ अमेरिका, द नेदरल्यान्ड, द फिलिपिन्स, द मालदिभ्स र द पन्जाब। यतिमा द लाग्छ। एन द चाहिँ ए कन्सोनेन्ट साउन्ड, एन भावल साउन्ड। फर इक्जाम्पल, in air, it is not here in air but here, here, air, in our, not our. In the same way you can practice others. Preposition नेपाली की में नाम योगी नामसँग जोडिन्छ। स्पेशली at, in, on, by, with, through, in the middle of phrases are prepositional phrases. Adverbial phrases are also there in use. It depends upon a lot of use. Preposition. Then it comes to voice, active and passive voice, and you have to know same tense. Use same tense. Now I'll give one example. Active to passive and passive to active. My cameras are thought to have been stolen. What tense is this? My cameras are thought to have been stolen. This is simple present tense. Then, but these are thought simple present, but to have been stolen, it is present perfect tense. This one is purely passive voice. How to change into active voice? Into active, you have to write into active voice. I think my cameras are thought. I think, are present tense. I think who has stolen. The thief is not known. Somebody has stolen my camera. It is not sure that somebody has stolen my camera, but I think someone has stolen my camera into active. यसरी हामीले एक्टिभ भोइसमा लान्छौँ। Another, she has, let me write another sentence. As she helped the poor. Sometimes you have to know which is the subject of object properly. As she helped, this one is purely present perfect tense. As auxiliary verb, she, subject, help, main verb, B3. The poor is object. I think the poor, the people, this one is not singular noun. This one is plural noun. She has helped the poor. Has she helped the poor? So this one is object. Use the in passive voice into passive. Have, because the poor means the poor people. Have the good tense, the present perfect tense, but yes no question. So as have the poor been helped by her. Have the poor been helped by her? Yes, the poor means the poor people. So it is, this one is passive, this one is into passive. Have the poor been helped by her. This one is passive, this one is active voice. Article, preposition, voice. I cannot tell everything in detail, only tips. Another is question tag. Question tags purely very easy. Let me give some example. Let's wait. Now, if there is let's, you should write down shall we. But if there is let him wait, will you? In imperative sentence, you must write will you, not want you. Another question tag. He'd rather stay. If there is rather, would rather had better. So you have to write he'd rather stay, comma, then write wouldn't he. You have to write wouldn't he. But if there is she'd better stay, then had better. You have to write down had. See, in the same way, someone, somebody, anyone, anybody also need in the same way. Like someone is eating, aren't they? Nobody was eating, were they? According to the tense. And sometimes some negative adverbs are also there. I write down negative adverbs are also there. Some negative adverbs are hardly, rarely, seldom, barely, scarcely. These adverbs are negative and use affirmative tense. For example, she hardly sings well, does she? A barking dog seldom bites. Seldom means negative or affirmative tense बनाउने. In the same way, sometimes question tags after question tag, let me give some change as indicated. Change as indicated within the bracket. ब्राकेटमा जे भनेको छ त्यही अनुसार चाहिँ हामीले लेख्नुपर्छ. फर इक्जाम्पल, she asked him where he had gone the week before. Before. She asked him where he had gone the week before. This one is WS question. Into what? Into direct. This is indirect. I mean direct. How to do? She said. She asked him. This is reporting verb. Where he had gone the week before. Reported speech. She said to him. And what did she say? What is the conversation between she and him? Where he had gone. Who went where? He means object. Subject, verb, object. So, he, according to the object, and where, this one is past perfect tense. So, where did you go? Had gone, go. The week before means last week, question mark, and inverted comma, close. You have to write in this way, into direct speech. Another, not only direct speech, sometimes indirect speech also you have to change into indirect speech. For example, she said to them, good morning friends. She said to them, good morning friends. What type of sentence? Optative into indirect speech. She bade them good morning or wished them good morning. She wished them good morning. This one is not actually said. Don't say she told them that good morning. No. She wished them good morning. Now, another question is also how often, which, when, whom, etc. Now, let me write down how often. She comes to meet our parents once a month. Change into how often. When you make questions, how often, what, where, who, which, whom, whose, etc., you have to write down the question mark. She comes to meet our parents once a month. एक महीनामा एकपल्ट. If you write how often, this is the answer. This one must be the answer. Then how to write down? How often? See, comes simple present tense. Since it is simple present tense, we have to write down how often does. See, present tense does, comes does, B5 does, B2 छ भने did, B1 do. Always remember B1 do, B2 did, and B5 is does. Remember B1 do, B2 but did, B5 भनेको does, it comes मा does लाग्छ. How often does she come to meet her parents? To meet her parents. This much for today. Another question. Negative. Question number 3, question number 4. Negative and affirmative. So two questions are left. Question number 4. First of all, I give positive and affirmative, then we have to change into negative and interrogative. For example, Jean has already composed some poems into negative and interrogative. You have to first of all change into negative, then interrogative. Okay. Jean has already composed some poems into negative and interrogative. How to change? Please say. Can you guess? Jean has not composed. Present perfect tense has not composed. B3 composed some changes into any poems, then already changes into it. Jean has already composed some poems. Jean has not composed any poems yet. Negative. And interrogative. Jean has Jean composed any poems yet? यसरी हामीले negative and interrogative गर्न सक्छौँ. अर्को either or changes into neither nor. Either or into neither nor. यहाँ अर्को एउटा छ टु र आइदर. जस्तो she did not eat meat either. Into this one is negative. She did not eat meat either. Into affirmative. How to change into affirmative? She ate meat too. Like two बनाउने. Two go either. अर्को पनि हेरौँ. Either or neither nor हुन्छ. Either he or his friends were present at the meeting. Into negative. Into यसलाई नेगेटिभमा लाने. Into negative बनाउने. How to change it to negative? Either he or his friends. यसमा अर्को कुरा पनि थाहा हुनुपर्छ. Either he or his friends. His friends छ भने were हुन्छ. Or either his friends or he. If there is he, you have to write down he was present at the meeting, not in the meeting, at the meeting. So either or changes into neither nor. Neither he nor his friends were present at the meeting. In this way, you can practice some more. This one is only tips. I think these tips will help you a lot. First of all, do easy ones. Interpretation. Then only you can do some long questions at last. Please try poems, literature portion, poems, passage, report writing, others, and grammar portion. Especially narration or reported speech, voice, tag question, and transformation of sentences. Okay. Best of luck for SE exam. Best of luck for SEE examination. Best of luck. Try your best. I think you can get at least A or A plus. At least A. A is very necessary. A service solution A plus. Try your best to get A plus, or minimum is A. Minimum A. Best of luck.